Hi, this is Robbie with Tickner Photography. I just acquired myself a Sony A7 and the adapter that lets me use my A-mount lenses on this camera. My reason for purchasing this, it's not exactly the form factor that I like in a camera. I prefer a bigger DSLR body. It just feels more solid, it feels better in my hands, and it's weighted for all of my A-mount lenses. But I'm going to be going to China on a little vacation in about 4 weeks, and I was considering renting this guy. But that would have been fairly expensive, and I was presented with the opportunity to buy one of these at a very good price, so I figured, what the hell. I'll buy it, I'll play with it for the month of March, I'll use it on my trip to China, and then we'll see if I want to keep it when I get back. The form factor of this camera is perfect for travel. It's light, it's small, I don't have to carry around my gigantic lens bag. I can consolidate things, which is good for travel. Unfortunately, I had made an assumption about this camera that I just now discovered. So for a travel camera, which I had considered this perfect for, you really want GPS to know where you were when you took all of your pictures. And looking at the manual on this, it doesn't have GPS. Why did they not include that? It has near-field communication, it has Wi-Fi. GPS antennas are microscopic. They consume a little bit of power, and these have small batteries, but still, for traveling around, that's a problem, especially in other countries, so I can't use my phone really to plot GPS courses. So I'm gonna have to come up with plan B to geotag all of my images when I'm in a foreign country and have no clue where I'm at. But that's a different story. Hopefully I'll figure that out and share with you what I'm gonna do. But for right now, I just wanted to unbox the A7. I also went with the A7 versus the A7R. One, it was a little bit cheaper. I got it with a kit lens just because I don't plan on buying any more E-mount lenses. I already am invested in A-mount. I prefer the heavier, faster lenses. I'd much rather have a 2.8 lens and carry a little bit more weight than have something that's variable aperture, which this is, but for travel, I think I can get away with it. So you open the box and you have your generic papers. Interestingly enough, no CD or anything to install. Open it up and we have our camera. Man, it always surprises me how small and light these things actually are. I shot with the A7R a few weeks ago, and it was pretty cool. This feels a little bit lighter. I guess because it's more plastic versus the A7R had some magnesium, but still, it feels a little bit lighter, but still good. All right, kit lens. This is actually remarkably light, which I guess will be good for travel. Comes with a lens hood. Have a camera strap. Let's see here. We have a battery. The NEX size battery, probably about half the size of a standard alpha battery. So we'll see how this works. And we have a charger, wall mount, and USB cable. That's all we have in the box. So ergonomically, the issue that I was having with the... So ergonomically, there was an issue I was having with the A7 and A7R. When I grab this camera and hold it, and I'm shooting manual, so I'm using aperture control with the back wheel, shutter speed on the front wheel for every shot, my finger literally can't move up and press the shutter release button if I'm using the front wheel. My finger just literally doesn't move there. I have to completely adjust my grip to do that, and now I can barely reach the top of the front wheel and it doesn't really move. So that's my ergonomic issue. As a manual shooter, it's kind of frustrating. There might be some other grip. I just have to figure out how to get my hand wrapped around this thing where it feels right, but I'm not sure yet. So that's the Sony A7. Let me crack open this little box right here. This is the lens adapter with the SLT transparent mirror autofocus system. It's the EA4 adapter. It's a fairly expensive adapter, but you get full phase detection autofocus with it, and you can use all of your alpha lenses, which is cool. I think when I go to China, I'm going to bring the A7, the kit lens, this adapter, maybe the 51.4, and maybe the Tokina 11-16, I'm not sure. I just kind of want to cover most of the bases. I don't think I'm going to need a super telephoto, but I'm still contemplating that. So this adapter comes actually with a nice hard case. Wow, that's cool. Wow. This adapter by itself probably weighs the same amount as the kit lens. All right, it's got some warnings, don't touch the SLT lens. There you can see it. It does feel like it's made of plastic though. I'm just wondering how much weight it will safely support. If I have a 70-200 on the front and an A7 on the back, I'm gonna have to experiment with this. So once I get all this stuff up and running, I'll do another review, hopefully out in the field, where I show you how this all works, and hopefully I can figure out my geotagging. So I hope you found this somewhat useful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Otherwise, like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.